There was a time when a single museum in Missouri held the heart of the American West. Visitors would step inside and swear they could still hear a cowboy's laughter echo through the halls. That cowboy was Roy Rogers, the man who rode from poverty to become Hollywood's shining symbol of honor and hope. But the museum that once celebrated him now stands empty. What happened? Welcome to Golden Age Stars, where we bring forgotten legends back to life. Today, we uncover the emotional story behind the rise, glory, and final farewell of Roy Rogers and his beloved museum. Roy Rogers wasn't born into fame. He was born into struggle. Back then, he was Leonard Franklin Sly, a boy from Cincinnati whose family lived in a tent by the Ohio River. When the floods came, they built a houseboat and drifted downriver in search of a better life. On a small farm in Duck Run, Leonard found his first love, a horse his father brought home one weekend. That horse taught him to ride, to dream, and to believe that life could be something more. He sang, yodeled across the hills, and unknowingly trained for a stage much bigger than the farm. When times grew tough, Leonard dropped out of school to help his family, but he never gave up his music. One lucky break came when his sister convinced him to audition for a local radio show. Nervous but determined, he sang and stunned everyone. That single performance opened a new world. He joined a band called the Sons of the Pioneers, and their songs like Cool Water and Tumbling Tumbleweeds made them radio sensations. His deep cowboy spirit had found a voice. In 1938, when Gene Autry left his studio, producers searched for the next great singing cowboy. Leonard Sly auditioned and won the role. But he needed a name fit for a legend. They called him Roy Rogers. From that moment, the king of the Cowboys was born. With his golden horse Trigger, Roy galloped across the silver screen, singing, smiling, and saving the day. For over 15 years, he ruled America's box offices, a hero of the West and a beacon of kindness. In 1957, Roy and his beloved wife Dale Evans opened the Roy Rogers Museum, first in California, then in Branson, Missouri. It was more than a building. It was a love letter to a lifetime of dreams. Fans came from all over to see his saddles, costumes, and the famous Trigger, preserved forever beside him. But decades later, attendance began to dwindle. Younger generations no longer knew the cowboy who once ruled the silver screen. Following Roy's wishes, his family made a difficult choice. If the museum ever became a burden, it should be closed. And so, in 2009, the lights went out. Every cherished item was auctioned, even Trigger. Fans wept, and as the final sale closed, the crowd softly sang, "Happy Trails." It was a farewell worthy of a legend. Roy Rogers passed away in 1998 at age 86, surrounded by family. Presidents spoke his name. Billy Graham praised his faith, and those who grew up watching him never forgot the man who lived his values: truth, decency, and honor. The museum may be gone, but Roy never truly hung up his spurs. His songs, his movies, and his message still ride strong in the hearts of those who believe in a simpler, kinder America. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe to Golden Age Stars, where the legends of Hollywood never fade away.